Let's stop down that rabbit hole.
Look at you, your belly button, bitch.
Bro, you're literally a fan hopping up and down wanting me to choose you. Hey y'all, welcome back to Through with a Splash of Tea, a podcast where we either speak to brilliant people, do this thing one-on-one, or have best friend chats with my best friend T. I'm your host, Cass, and let's get right into it. So as you guys can see today, we have Rudy back with us. And Rudy, what are we going to talk about today? We
are going to talk about celebrities.
Yes, celebrities, stardom, all that stuff, fame, all that stuff. All right, so let's dive into celebrity. I want to rewind a little bit. So in the early 2000s, we knew that the TV was the hot spot. Everyone that was on TV, on MTV, BET, all that stuff. Celebrities were insane. They're still insane now, but whatever. So we grew up with that. We very much know that. So I want to talk about the fascination that not just Americans, that humans have with celebrities, and we're always the paparazzi, that being a thing, and could you be a celebrity? Could you be in that spot, having people swoon over you, having your own hive, all that stuff? What do you think?
I think that if I probably could be a celebrity because I know I'd signed up for it. If I sign up for something, then I'll deal with it because I signed up for it. That's if I wanted to be an actor, and I'm a world famous actor, I would know what comes with it. So.
What if you didn't sign up for it? What if it was overnight something went viral and people are on your back now?
Yeah, but that usually calms down. When something goes viral, yeah. I got attacked. We got attacked when Sade's twerking video at our wedding. You probably never seen that. That went viral. It was on the Shade Room. I was getting inundated with, she's a hoe. Randoms on my page, she's a hoe.
I have to find
Don't
this
marry
video.
that. You gotta go way back. Sade still has it on her page.
Yeah.
And because people were throwing ones and she was just twerking, but then so many people attacked, you married a hoe. Don't do it, player.
See,
she
that.
has no respect for herself. But I think it's hilarious. For me, that's funny. You would actually take a second out of your time to attack somebody, to go to my page, and say stuff like that.
You have no idea who they are. You have no idea who I am. You just literally saw 10 seconds, not even.
You saw 10 seconds, a clip of my wife having fun at our wedding, and you're like, you married a hoe.
Yeah, but that was one viral video, Rudy. What if you're entering this world of every day, you're a Kardashian now, so every day people have something to say about the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you breathe.
What does that say about them?
It says volumes about them, but
yes, exactly.
You think you can handle it? You can do it?
Absolutely, because people, if an insult only affects you if you believe it's true. Yeah. Say all the shit you want. I don't care. You don't know my life. You don't know me. I get attacked on social media every once in a while anyways. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
That's so true. That's actually the outlook that everyone should have.
I don't if you took that time to respond or make a comment about me, then you like me. You need me.
Hello.
Bye. I don't care.
Okay, so I was literally just telling my niece this the other day. I was on TikTok the other day, and the Mason twins. I don't know if they're these young girls. They're twins. Mm-hmm. They came up across my feed, and one of the girls was like, somebody said something negative under one of my videos, and I went on their page, and it said follow back, and I just sat there and I read follow back. You're a fan, bro. You're over here trolling me, you follow me.
Yeah, you're a fan.
You're a fan. And it's you're a fan, but you want me to notice you so bad, so you're going to say something negative so I can notice you. Bro, you're literally a fan hopping up and down wanting me to choose you.
And anytime somebody responds to me on anything social media, I respond with something. If I want to respond, I respond with something positive. And I'll say, you're a fan. Thank you. Thank you for liking me. Thank you for taking your time.
Thank you.
You took your time to try to insult a perfect stranger. Good job, buddy.
And it's you're doing it by boosting my engagement, bro.
Yeah, do it by bothering me.
Don't talk, say nothing. That really hurts me because I want this engagement to go up. Yeah. But you're commenting, boosting my engagement. I'm gonna respond to it.
The other day, somebody was. I don't know if the comment's still there. They were talking about my belly button. I got an Audi and I'm supposed to be sensitive. They were like, "Look at you, your belly button, bitch." I was like, I'm sitting there "Ooh, wow, motherfucker, I've been dealing with this. I had an Audi my whole life. Think the kids in the East Side Project at the swimming pool didn't give me enough shit about that? Your little comment gonna affect me? No.
Yo.
And you know how mean them project kids were.
What?
talking about, Ian, what's that? My belly button. You think a comment on Instagram gonna bother? Like, come on, like.
I've been through the trenches, kid.
Yeah, like I've been through it, man.
That is so me, yo. People, you know when people tell you something and they think that they really hit it, like you've never heard it before. When people comment on the way that I speak, they always say it like it's a mic drop, and I look at them like, because when I was younger, it would be a mic drop, and they would see it. But now that I'm older, bro, I've heard it so much. Like, you say it like a mic drop, bro. I need something new. I need something different.
Yeah, you know, new material.
Yeah, like I need.
Like, I seen this stand-up special before. Like, bye. Yeah,
been around my whole life. It's been on replay. What are you talking about? You have to say something new, but that's so.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess that you can keep that mentality even if it is hundreds of thousands of people doing it, because that's what it is when you're a star.
What it is. That's what it is. But I mean,
that's people, a lot, Rudy.
It is a lot, but you, like I said, you signed up for it. That's why you have a lot of people. They sign up for celebrity life. They leave. You have a choice. You have a choice. So. And
you don't necessarily have to, at a time like when you're a celebrity, you don't necessarily have to man your own social media.
No, you don't.
Which that a lot of the times, just reading those comments, that a lot of the time can put you in a bad headspace. But you don't got to do that. Your assistant can do that. I mean, it's not a great headspace for them, but they're not talking about them. They're talking about you. That's true. Oh, let's dive down that rabbit hole. Okay, so do you think, like, okay, for example, I don't know what the question is. I'm going to just paint the picture. Do you think it matters what you're known for? Like the Hawk Tuah girl, or like the Catch Me Out, or Bad Baby, who's the Catch Me Outside girl. Like, do you think it matters how you got to stardom?
Absolutely.
But what if once you're there, you change your whole image?
But that person the person who found out why you were a star, I'm sorry, the person who discovered your celebrity at the time when you were doing whatever you were doing is still going to latch on to that. You can obviously change. You can get to a different end of the spectrum, but the person who saw you as that porn star turned, reality star is still going to feel that way.
See you as you started as a porn star.
I started as a porn star, yeah.
Just like because people say Kim started on a tape.
Yeah, I mean, just Kim started on a tape. Look at
everything after everything she's
created. Everything she's done and everything she's created. Look at like some people who've gotten famous for being strippers. What do they always come back to? You were a stripper.
But is that mindset? Does that mindset come from like noteworthy people, or does that mindset come from trolls?
Trolls. I would say most of it comes from trolls. And most of the people who do have their opinion on celebrities and social media personalities are all trolls.
That's true. Most people that even have these negative ideas and even speak, because think about it. Have you ever went on somebody's social media page and left a negative mean comment, like taking your time to write a mean comment and have it stick there so everybody knows, everyone that sees you? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Embarrassing.
And that's one reason why I don't do it. And it's funny when I see people I know sometimes I'll be like, that's what you think? Like, but you're that type of person to be leaving those comments.
Leaving those comments?
Like, I'll leave comments, but I don't leave comments on like a Shade Room post because it's funny. That's different. Yeah. But I would on a person's page and stuff like that, I would never do that. Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
Like negative, but a lot of people like it's true, but
it's still, yeah.
Just because it's true doesn't mean it's shared. Yeah. That's so true. Like, dang. But social media has created so many keyboard warriors, so many people that they have like
tough typers. There's so many tough typers out there, and it's like you wouldn't say that to my face. You wouldn't do that to my face. You wouldn't do it in the streets.
You wouldn't. Like, this fake world has really had you guys thinking that you're something that you're not.
And the other problem is that it gives stupid people with stupid opinions space because other stupid people with stupid opinions agree with them. So you're always going to find a dummy that's going to agree with a dummy.
But then more will attract, and then they'll be like, we aren't the dummies. We are just a community of people.
Just a community of people who...
But you're not realizing your close-mindedness. You're not realizing the way you speak to people. You're not really... Like, there's proof to the pudding. Yeah. Ugh, that's so true. Jordan Peterson was talking about this, and I don't know if you follow him, but he's really, really smart, and I love him. And he was talking about this, and he like really doesn't like Twitter because he thinks that like he gets a lot of trolls on Twitter. Yeah, I'm not a Twitter. Do you tweet?
No, I did, but I don't anymore. I used to. I stopped.
When it became X or before that?
Way before X. I probably stopped 5-6 years ago, maybe longer.
Okay. But I do agree that everything starts on Twitter. Like a lot of Twitter gets it fast.
Because the hive mind, it creates a hive mind really quick.
Yes. So whatever. He was talking about Twitter, and he was talking about the issue with Twitter is you'll have people that weren't listened to like in the real world. Mm-hmm. People that have had ideas that they just weren't good ideas. They aren't listened to in the real world. But now they have a platform where they can say those ideas, and the people that agree with them can all come together. You will always find somebody that agrees with you, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea. Nope. It just means that people agree with you. Yep. But now they're creating communities, and now as that community grows, you start to believe that we are no longer the minority, we're the majority, and what we say is true. Mm-hmm. But just because people agree with you doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's true.
Absolutely correct.
Forget right and wrong. Forget right and wrong in this moment, but doesn't mean it's true. Mm-hmm. And we need to have facts to stand on.
But social media now has become opinion based. Nothing is
fact. Nothing is
fact. Nobody wants to see a fact. It's all based on values and opinions. Yes. And when somebody doesn't value your opinion or have the same values as you,
you're wrong.
You're wrong. And there's no discourse. Nobody knows how to talk. Nobody knows how to communicate.
Yes.
And articulate.
The definition of fact and the definition of right and wrong, like right and wrong, have changed.
Yeah.
Because right and wrong is now based on whatever you Rudy deem as right and wrong. It's like, bro, I don't know what you deem as right and wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I don't know what you deem as fact. I know what the true facts are. Like if I Google something, I know what the fact is, but we're working on your facts, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know what your facts are.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
How do people have conversations? Like,
yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
It's so hard. That's why I like to define a lot of things. And people, when I try and define things, like I'll say, like, what does that mean? People will often pause and like think that I'm being condescending or that I'm being, no, I need to know the definition so I can have this conversation with you. Because I don't know how you define it. Everyone defines things, bro. Things have changed.
Fast.
Things have really changed. Yeah. One thing that has always stayed the same is the way that normal people have viewed celebrities and have viewed stardom and has viewed, like, there's always going to be that generation of like, I wish I was them. And I think that happens more when you're younger. And then when you grow up, you realize like, oh no, I'm happy I didn't grow up in that facet.
There's fun things. So for example, there's cool things.
Okay.
Right? So me and Chade were cool with the Mayos. Right? Okay. So when we would go out with them, because Gerard's a celebrity, you get treated so much different.
Yes.
There's good perks to it. You get treated differently. You get the you get the, hey, how are you doing, sir? You at a restaurant, they cater to you so much more different. They speak to you so much more different. Yes. It's so obviously there's perks to that, but then you get used to that though. Yeah. You'd absolutely get used to and acclimated to that, and then you might not like it again. But yeah, that's.
But given the choice now, I think I would still choose. Like if God was like, all right, we were going to do this again. You want to be a celebrity or not? I think I would say nah. Having those conversations with wealthy people, a lot of them will let me know that like, I wish I had this. Like I wish I would have been a better person if I struggled more. I wish I had the struggle. Mm-hmm. And now as I grow, I see so much value in that struggle. I'm not saying that rich people don't have struggles, but their struggles are different. I think there's so much value in coming out the hood and like trying to grind.
Yeah.
And I would want that again. I'd want that grind again. I want that. I think. You're like, nah, I'm good. I want.
No, there's that.
Or you like this? They have that, but then in a different facet.
I'm trying to remember this quote. Oh my gosh, it's a quote, and the grandfather said, "I'm rich, and I'll have a son that's rich, but I'll have a grandson who's like poor." Something like that. I forgot, and it said why. I wish I could remember. It's something how the grandfather was rich, and then the son would stay rich, but his grandson would
stay poor
because his grandson didn't know how to gain money to keep it and be. I forgot what it was. It's a damn because the grandson wouldn't have the same worth ethic as the grandfather
because he didn't have to work for it.
Yeah, but his father, saw his grandfather working for it. I forgot how it goes. I forgot how it goes.
And Google's not on our side. But do you agree with it? Okay, so wait, what was the gist of the
gist of it? The grandfather worked hard.
Okay.
So the son didn't have to. Money. So his son didn't have to. His son watched his father work hard, so he knew how to maintain the money. But then the grandson didn't see his father do any work, so the grandson, so I guess they said the grandson like gets poor, something like that.
So the idea is you need to have both. You
gotta teach your kids. It's a parable. I forgot how it went.
Okay, but we like this idea.
It has to do with showing work, because the younger generation didn't have to watch his father work. He thought his father was easy to have it. See? But his father realized his grandfather worked for it, so that's how it goes.
See, and I think that's so important. Like you have to, but you're saying that you can still show work in a wealthy household.
Yes.
Even if you're rich, I can show you how to work, how to grind.
Yes, you can show somebody how to grind. Like for example, LL Cool J was saying that I believe he said something about how like he brought his children to the stock market, stock exchange while they were teens, because he was like, "You're gonna work. I'm gonna teach you how to make money. You're not spending my money. I'm gonna teach you how to make money." So he said he was doing that. He was teaching his kids how to invest, how to work, how to save, how to make more money before they could even work or get real jobs.
Got it. So you think that you could do that? Yeah. So like if you were rich now, you could do that for Lennox. Like you could teach him how to grind, even if he didn't have to, even if he was rich. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna. That boy, he wouldn't be rich. I'm rich. He ain't rich.
You're not rich.
We rich. You'll be rich one day. But
you're currently a tenant.
You're currently a tenant. Yep. That's definitely one thing I would do. I'm gonna teach him how to work.
Yeah, how to grind. Mm-hmm. And that is, maybe I think that's just simply easier. I realize that's much easier to instill when you have to do it versus having to teach someone how to do it. Like I have to teach you how to grind, even though you know that you can have everything on a silver platter. I still have to teach you that. Like, yeah, that's tougher. Absolutely. So we're going to end on that note, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in on our episode about
celebrity, fandom, fame.
All of that stuff. But that episode was short, so I think you need to come back and do another one. Basically, I will never let him go. Okay. He has to just keep coming back. The end. Thank you for watching if you watched. Thank you for listening if you listened. You can catch Through with a Splash of Tea on all streaming platforms every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as well as on YouTube. I keep forgetting to say that. As well as on YouTube. Rudy, I want to thank you so much for coming today and hanging out with us and talking about anything. Okay. On that note, you guys have a great rest of your day. We're out of here.